why do you do all these innovative things? Well, there's reasons for it. For example, we put images on almost every device that we deliver to patients. While we're studying that patient and their personality, we're getting a sense of what they would like. I'll never forget, I had a lady in the city. She lost both limbs below the knee at the same time, which is very uncommon. And she was an elderly woman, and we had to deliver a pair of prosthetic devices to her with which she was going to go home with. And we put flowers all over them. And when she saw them, we didn't tell her, and when she saw them for the first time, she said, "Oh, que linda, wait till my grandchildren see this." We decided to do this for children because, of course, you're always looking to give kids a positive image. And a very good friend of mine from right here in New Jersey developed this concept of positive image, where you can have cartoon characters on your braces and stuff like that. And that's where it all started. And we found that the kids would return after that checkout 2 weeks after our initial delivery, and they would come back telling us about their friends who want these braces now, and they don't even need them. I have one guy who's my age and my weight, but a really interesting person. His biggest problem in life was he'd go to a lounge with his buddies and he can't meet the girls because they would look at him and say, "Oh, I'm not interested in this guy." Well, now they all come, they want to talk to him. He wears a pair of shorts, they all want to talk about it. And he has some fun because now he starts making up all kinds of stories about how he lost it. So it becomes a chick magnet for some people as well.
If you'd like, I could have had my kid's picture melded into my limb if you want, kind of like a tattoo, but it's a real life of your child. I could have picked a color or a fabric.
You can have pinstripes on it, you can have flags on them, you can have the Mona Lisa. In fact, I was even thinking maybe getting the Yankee pinstripes on it, but I decided against that in case I go to Shea Stadium sometime.
The idea of comedy is to take the stress away from the situation. Let's face it, I know these people coming in are not happy campers. And the sooner I could get away from that issue and get back to what the real world is, including comedy, the sooner they recover and they start to feel like, you know what, I have hope. The old-fashioned way of providing health care is still much better than all the technology we have today, because something about this clinical atmosphere we have today takes away the humanitarian aspect of why people become doctors and healthcare professionals. We're not healthcare professionals. By theory, we're supposed to be just humanitarians who are looking to help people in a process. That's all. When we built this office, of course, we're trying to lay it out as best as possible to serve the needs of this business, you know. So we built this elevated deck, and we started using it for our patient evaluations and castings. And the best part about it, which was something I didn't even realize, was a patient who came in one time who was a new amputee, had not walked on a prosthesis yet. We took her out of her wheelchair, helped her up the step to be on the platform, sat her down, and I started to discuss with her what's necessary and what we're going to do and what she needs and all those details. And she looked down at me and said, "You know what? It's such a pleasure. For the first time, I'm looking down at one of my professionals." So you say to yourself, look at this. I didn't even realize it, but look at the uplifting effect of my treatment to her now. Now, instead of looking up from her chair at everybody who she hopes is taking care of her, now she's looking down at one of us. And it's a very humbling experience.
We enjoy helping people, and you know, these days, you know, your life doesn't end because you've lost a limb or you need a brace, and you can go on with your life, and we show them that. So it is rewarding to see that. Life doesn't just have to stop. They can still play ball, they can still go out, they can still dance, they can do anything that they used to do. And that's what we try to instill in them. It's not, you know, it's not over. You can still go on and do the things you like to do, and you'll, you know, it's not the end. It really isn't the end.
You know, even when I was a young kid, you know, I used to, when my mom said when I got my first prosthetic around 5 or 6 years old, I never really wanted to wear it, or then they used to take it away from me and say, look outside, look, all your friends playing ball. You can sit by the window and look at them. And what are you gonna do? As time went on, I'm like, nah, I want to go outside and have fun, play in the snow as a normal kid would do. Yeah, you know, you got to make the best of the situation. I mean, you know, people always say, oh yeah, you have a prosthetic, this and that, but my whole life, the thing that stays out of my dictionary is can't.
Not only, you know, does, you know, Tom have to, build the prosthetic for me and listen to me, but I have to have, I have to be educated too. I have to be aware of myself, and I have to not be lazy about it. I certainly have to be very proactive in the way that I wear it and proactive in the way that I educate myself, as well as Tom educating me.
People don't believe that it's not my real feet. You know, because I try not to, sorry for myself and to, you know, can't move. I try to move anyhow. And now it's 1,000,000% better now.
I can go in and take a shower. I can stand in the shower. I don't have a freaking shower chair anymore that they make you have when you're in the rehab hospital, and they say you'll need forever. I don't need that. I just take a shower like everybody else, climb out, dry myself off. I never thought that that would happen. I always thought I'd have that lousy plastic shower chair that I'd have to lug in and out every day until the day I died. No, I don't. As I said, I'm 99.5% the same person I was. You know, it's not me that's the inspiration. I said, it's the leg that's the inspiration, because I said, it gives you the ability to be inspiring, is what it does. Because people don't think that, that disabled people, and I don't even want to call myself disabled, handicapped people who've lost a limb can be what they were before. They always think they're going to be slow, you know, not a part of society, always being in need of someone to help them. Well, it's not true at all. This makes you complete. OrthoRemedy makes people whole again, and that's the thing that's inspirational. It's not the individual, it's the leg that makes you be that way.
Being an amputee has made me, and I can say this very humbly, a much better person. It's made me humble. I'm a better person because I'm an amputee. Simple things such as this simple act of walking, I don't take those things for granted. I hold that very close to my heart.
I thank OrthoRemedy for helping me to walk again, and, you know, to have, because I have a lot of hope, you know. I have a lot of hope. No, you know, my neighbor across the street, they said, we didn't know you didn't have any feet of your own. I said, yes, I lost my feet. They said, no. I got to take up my skirt to show them.
I would want people to know that it's not as bad as initially you think it is.
I can literally do 99.5% of what I did before.
Just be patient. You know, it's a learning process like anything else.
Basically, you can do whatever you did before. If you're a runner, you can run again. If you're a dancer, you can dance again. You can climb mountains. They have different legs for running, swimming.
Have faith, have a heck of a lot of patience. That does take time, but I would try to use myself as an example. The things that you could do before, you'll have to make adjustments, but you'll still be able to do them even after the amputation. But again, have patience, have drive, and have a purpose in what you're doing.
It's very difficult in the beginning, yes, but there is definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. Take each day as it comes and try to work out each little problem as it comes, rather than trying to accomplish 100 things at once. And eventually those things will come to you.
You know, it takes a little time to get in there, but I keep the faith, so I would just tell him to keep the faith and don't worry. One day, you'll be able to walk like me.
Life doesn't stop, it goes on.